What is it?
We're off to the races.
More work.
Let's go.
Righto.
You've done well.
Right.
I'm going to go for maybe a fast expand first. Tower rush-ish. Can't trust my allies to kick in,
Ready to work. Yes,
but I can certainly trust all my enemies to kick in
yes, my lord.
if I turn up to the enemy, so I need to support it with more of my personal economy.
Righto. What is it? More gold is required. Ready to work. Yes, my lord.
Beep beep, boop, bap beep, boop boop bap beep, boop boop bap bap beep.
Ready to work.
Blood mage time this time.
More work. All right. What? Yes, my lord. More work. Ready to. What is it? What is it? Off I go then.
You know what needs to be done.
Job done. Ready to work. What?
More gold is required.
Job done. More gold is required. More gold work. Yes, my lord.
Yeah. More gold is required.
More gold is required. Off I go then.
That's why, because I haven't got 5 in the gold mine.
What? Righto. More work? Yes, me lord. Righto. Build more done. What is it? What?
Ready for action. Say the word.
What? More work?
Not sure how much I need the footman really.
Gold is required.
I suppose a little bit to help me creep.
Ready to work.
Orders.
What is it? Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. All right. More work?
You see something.
What is it? Yes, me lord.
Is near. Yes, my liege. Yes, ready for action.
Yes, me lord.
I am here, mortal. Do you
What?
see something?
More work? Off I go
Evil
then.
is near. Ah, child's play.
That's an interesting way of doing it.
You need. On my way.
More work? What?
Say the word.
Job
Will I be
done.
powerful enough though?
Yes, my liege. Do you see something? Say the word.
One flame strike would certainly help.
Say the word. On my way.
Ready to
Need a bit more lumber actually before we start, because then we can put down the expansion and maybe tech. Oh no, I can't get ahead of myself. I am supposed to be tower rushing, but you know, I'll play this.
Yes, my liege.
Hi. Hi. You
It's
just
almost
did
nighttime.
a TD game, so why not switch it up? 4 versus 4 RD pick human and strategy is tower rush.
And then we gotta go.
more work? Yes, me lord.
Could have built a farm earlier. I wasn't sure whether I was going to tech and what I was going to do really. All sorts of business going on. Right, let's get ready.
What is it? All
Yes,
right.
my liege. You see something. Orders.
It's night time.
Yes, me lord.
What do you need?
Yes, me lord. What is it? All right. More work? What? Off I go
Say the
then.
word.
More work?
Say the word. Yes, my liege.
Evil is near.
Yes, me lord. What is it? Right. What? Yes, me lord.
What do you need? What do you need?
Takes a while to go through this one.
Say the word.
What is it?
Yes, my liege. Orders. Yes, my liege. Let me at 'em.
More work? Ready to work?
Something like that. Lose the footman. All part of the gambit.
Ready for action. You need.
What is it?
Man, this is taking longer than I was anticipating. It's that damn frost armor. It's really messing me up.
Say the word.
More work?
Finally. Took long enough.
Yes, my liege.
Ready to work?
You need.
Yes, me lord.
Ready for action.
What is it? Off I go then.
Oh, so close.
More work?
You need. Say the word. Yes, my liege.
And then I'll soon be ready. This is like kind of a slow tower rush, but you know.
Orders. Say the
What
word.
is it? Yes, me
Yes, my
lord.
liege. What do you need?
I am here.
Yes, my liege.
Ye shall
I'm not even sure this constitutes as a tower rush at this rate.
More work. All right.
Ready for action.
More work.
see something.
Say the word.
Ye shall go.
Right, boys. Where am I even going to put this lumber mill?
Righto.
It's like there's no good place for the lumber mill, really.
Yes, my lord.
Forces are under attack.
Undo
Yes, my liege. Say the word.
What is it? Off I go then. Righto.
I'll send some peasants over.
Lord.
You need.
I forgot to pick that item up.
Yes, my liege.
Bit late to go back for it now, though.
Say the word. Right.
Ye shall go.
Say the word. Aye, my lord. On my way. Aye, my lord. Oh, right. Aye, my lord.
Oh, you sneaky bastard.
Job done.
He's got Cloak of Shadows, of course you do. Gets us around, but of course he's got Cloak of Shadows to protect him. Right, too many in the gold mine there.
All right. All right.
That's now ticking along.
Say the word.
This prattle boy.
That's almost done.
What is it? Off I go then. Ready to work.
Yes, my liege.
Job done.
In comes a town portal. Get ready to flame strike.
Ready to work.
Yes, my
What
forces
is
are
it?
under attack.
Righto.
You need.
Oh, I'm getting very heavily focused. There's so much red again! It's too much red!
Job done.
Yes, my liege.
Job done.
It's impossible to tower rush.
Ready to work.
We're in different positions. That's partly why.
Ready for action.
Evil.
Say the word.
I am here. Do you see something?
Yes, my liege.
This prattle bores me. For my people. Ye shall
More
go.
work.
Our
Yes, my
forces
lord.
are under
I am
attack.
here, mortal.
Yes, my lord.
Ye shall go.
What?
Do you see something?
Got the flute now, so you guys in Twitch chat can be happy.
Ready for action. Say the word. What do you need?
This prattle
What do you need? Orders.
There's always too much red.
Say the word.
near.
This guy was in the last game, wasn't he? Did he actually do anything in the last... No, he did his own thing in the last game, I think, as well.
I am here.
I think he's kind of playing his own game. He's like in his own little world.
Ready for action.
This prattle bores me. Do you
What?
see something?
All
Hero has fallen.
I am
Righto.
here,
Yes, my liege.
Uh,
Do you
Say
see
the word.
something?
at least I got the expansion.
Prattle bores me.
What do you need?
For my people.
Research complete.
Ye shall go.
Yes, my
Ready
lord.
for action.
I can't do yes, my lord. Off I go
Yes,
then.
my liege.
Bores me.
Orders.
Do you see something?
Uh-oh.
Ah,
I just caught that red.
a set
Blade Master must be following me.
by the blood of the highborn.
Say the word.
I am here.
You need.
Evil
Ready for
is
action.
near. Ye shall go.
Yes, my liege. Orders.
Ye shall go.
Let the killing be say the word.
Evil is near.
Yes, my lord.
Do you
Orders.
see something?
What do you need?
Sprout.
Yes, my liege.
We'll treat ourselves to a couple more units in a moment.
I am here, mortal. Ah,
And maybe try again for the tower.
What is it? What? More work? Yes, my lord.
ye shall go.
Take two. Take two on the tower rush.
Job done.
I am here. Do you see something? Ye shall
Right. Yes, my liege. You need. Orders.
This looks great for take two on the tower rush.
Ready to work.
Upgrade
Righto. Righto. Yes, my lord. All right. Off I go then. More work. All right.
Oh, I almost had it, and then the bottom one moved to the left-hand side or the right-hand side. Either way. I almost had that.
What is it? More work?
Sprattle bores me. A Seth
What do you need?
Yes, my lord. Off I go
Ye
then.
shall
Take
go.
your time. Look ready for action.
See something.
Yes, my liege.
Initiate towers. Part 2.
Job done.
Greedy Blade Master. Oh, that's why. It's you. That explains it. Oh, Tower Rush Part 2 looking much more successful now. I need some lumber, boys. Thank you. Just in case he came back. We even got coded with us. And the lazy turtle is doing what he does. Turtling. I think we've got this. Maybe save resources for the next attack on the next base. Don't think I need any more towers in that base. Ready to work. Let's get this down so I can get another expansion going along. It comes at a price. Alright. Overclocked. When you are ready. Shift your butt. And give me 100 lumber. Need to lose a footman so I can build more peasants. It wasn't quite the tower rush I was expecting, but it worked in the end. We just had to win a fight or two for it to commence with utmost power. I'm surprised I don't really do that more often in 4 versus 4 RT. If you're feeling like you've done quite confident, like you've done quite well in a fight and you can secure it, like you would in 1 versus 1, you just bring towers just to really hammer in a deal. Secure an expansion. More lumber is required. Kill another peasant, footman, sorry. For just that little bit more lumber. Move on to the next. My towers haven't finished with them yet, though. This guy's got more towers than I do. Again, that's why. Send in the boys.
Child's play.
Yes, my lord. Off I go then. All right.
Say the word. Our
Yes,
allies' hero
my
has
lord.
fallen.
What is it? To work. All right.
They shall burn.
More towers coming. Give me something to do. May as well build a freaking lumber mill. Wish I had a shredder. put a stop to those peasants. And bring them back. Almost level 5.
You can count on me. I'll do what I take.
Certainly just cannot get enough lumber to save me life.
Our town is under siege. Aye, sir.
You see something.
I'll do what I take.
Ready to work.
Sprattle bores me.
Ready to work.
It's hammer time.
I am here.
Can I help you?
Isharado.
It's hammer time.
Ah, child.
Aye, sir.
Do you
I'm
see
your
something?
More work. Yes, me lord.
Sprattle
I'll do
bores
what I
me.
take.
You could take the ivory towers, but obviously they take up inventory space.
Our town is under siege. I'm your the blood elves.
What is it? Off I go then.
Glory to the blood elves.
I am
You can count on me. Our town is under
More
siege.
work. Yes, me lord. All right.
you see something. A seven.
Aye, sir.
You see something.
Job done. Job
I'm
done. Job done.
They
Job
shall
done.
burn.
Aye, sir. Our town is under siege.
You see something. Where was Sheriff? I know my power. Sprattle bores me.
Next wave of towers, Inc. Securing the next expansion.
Job done. Job done.
That's expensive. Very expensive. Oh, so close. Worst tower rush ever. Maybe. But at least I got a couple of bases out of it. Upgrade complete. I feel like finally I'm starting to get lumber come in now. Obviously I'm getting a lot of upgrades as well. Well, not so much on those dudes, but on their abilities at least. Storm hammers. Nice to see a level 7 blood mage as well. Lazy turtle is still turtling. Living up to the name. Living up to the dream. That's a strong turtle. Very useful overclocked. Do have a nice big heal. Beep, boop, bop. That is a nice snug expansion. You put a couple of farms here, makes it much harder for the enemy to put pressure on. Maybe would be better to sort of build farms like that so you could still protect this a bit more easily. Because it leaves you a little bit exposed. Send in more griffins. Griffins, show me what you're working with. That's good. Good boy, Griffins. He seems upset. In comes the flying machines. The flying lols. Blizzard is killing me. And the spell was pretty harsh as well. Level 8. As you do. Send in the air support. Suppose I can try to bring some towers into this base as well. GG! Not exactly sure that's a tower rush, but that's as good as I can get, I guess, under the circumstances. Phase 1 failed, but Phase 2 was much more successful.